What's going on, guys? Welcome on back to the channel. So in today's video, we got the 2006 Ford Focus, and I just wrapped up the brakes and some of the suspension work I talked about in some of the previous videos. Just wanted to give you guys a high-level overview of what I did and show you the work that is done, and just kind of talk about what is left on the car, and we can go from there. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to bring you in here starting at the front suspension. And if you remember from previous videos, I had mentioned that the car needed tie rods, inner and outer, as well as sway bar links and new brakes on the front. And actually, as you can see, I've got that work done. So we've got the brand new inner and outer tie rods in. We still got to do an alignment. We've got the brand new sway bars. Now see how the new ones I cannot turn with my fingers. That means they're nice and tight and good to go. And then we've got the brand new rotors and brakes. And the brakes were actually in worse condition than I thought, and one of the reasons why, this clip was actually missing from the passenger side, so there was nothing keeping the pads in order. So basically the rear pad was almost down to nothing, while the front pad still had a little bit left. Regardless, they needed replaced, so we got the new rotors and pads on here as well. So that side's done. Still waiting on a couple body parts to finish up the front end, but that'll be coming real soon. Show you this side. Inner and outer tie rod, brand new boot, new sway bar, can't turn with my fingers, and brand new rotor and pads on this side as well. Everything else is pretty good. Already bled the brakes, everything like that, so that stuff is all good to go. Brake lines are in good shape, so nothing to worry about there. Let me take you around to the rear. These quick jacks come in so handy. So here's the rear, and if last I talked in a previous video, I was wondering about the rear brakes because actually there was a nut here that I did not have a size to take off. Well, I got the new socket, took this off, inspected the brakes, and the drum brakes are still in good condition. Lots of pad left. Drum brakes usually last quite a while, and I kind of figured they'd be okay, and indeed they were okay, so I didn't have to mess with those. Emergency brake seems to be in good shape as well as the rear hoses. We don't really have any issues there. I also went ahead and replaced the fuel filter up underneath while the car was raised, just to get that taken care of. But that is the quick overview of the work I've done so far on the suspension. Came out really nice. I was going to try and do a preliminary alignment with the tires off, but I just can't get it anywhere close enough. So I'm going to have to wait till I do the tires, put the wheels back on, and then do my alignment up front. The camber is non-adjustable on this car, so all I got to do is adjust the toe, which is pretty easy. I've got a little DIY alignment kit that I have to do that, so we'll take care of that. But that's it for suspension underneath the car, and it is so clean. While I have this raised, guys, let me see if I can get you under here just to see what I mean. There's the rear frame, gas tank underneath the whole car. It is clean. There isn't any rust or anything under here. It is so clean. I don't know how it's so clean. It must have spent a lot of its life in a garage. That's all I know. But I got lucky and found it, and it's going to be a good daily driver for me. But that's about it as far as suspension. I got the fender and the bumper ready to go. I'm waiting on some paint so I can touch up the fender before I put it on. I'm not doing a full paint job, just a touch up. And then I've got the front grille and bumper pieces in here. Those headlights are going to be tossed. I've got new headlights we're putting on it as well, so that's going to look nice. Man, it smells like new in here. So nice. I'm so excited. But we're getting there, guys. So next videos, I mean, what you can expect is really probably the front end assembly. So putting in the headlights, bumper, and then this fender over here. So we'll get those taken care of. We got the new inner fender liner as well. You probably already saw the video on the air filter. We got that taken care of. Brand new one in there. It's running good with that. So that's all taken care of. So next video, we'll probably assemble the front end. Fender, bumper, headlights. We'll probably do that all in one video because it won't be too bad. And that will cover that. And then off camera, I'll take care of the tires. And we'll do an alignment. And that's going to be about it. There'll be a couple more videos, one for an oil change on this car, and then one for the transmission fluid. Both of which I definitely want to film to share with you guys. I think that would be helpful. But otherwise, this old girl's coming right along. And almost done. I even put new wipers on it. So she's getting the royal treatment for the daily driver here. So it's going to be good. But yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to give you a quick update on the suspension work. I did the one more note, the control arms I usually do as well when I do a job like this, but the ball joints and control arms were in good shape. Bushings are all good, so I figure why go ahead and swap that out when everything's nice and tight there. So I didn't bother with that. But tie rods are done, boots are done. I always leave these loose until I finish the alignment. Then I'll cut those off and tighten them where they're supposed to be. But yeah, we'll take care of that too. And that's really about it. Strut's in good shape. Everything else is in good shape. So, yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. I know it's a semi-short video this week, but that's all we got to update for now. But just those new suspension parts, and to say that the 06 Focus is coming right along. Alrighty guys, thanks for tuning in, really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the overview, give the video a like, drop a comment down below, let me know what you think if you have any questions, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more car videos like this, or more car videos on this nice mint Focus as well. I really appreciate you joining the channel. So without further ado guys, again, apologies for the shorter video this week, but that's where we're at in the state of process, waiting on parts and things like that. So without further ado, guys, always remember to get out there, do it yourself.